to start AWS 0 to Hero series. So I'm going to cover all of these AWS topics. So in module 1, we are going to talk about introduction to cloud computing, and I'm going to compare Azure and AWS, and then we are going to discuss differences between on-premise and cloud architecture, and what is VPC, and we are going to cover all of these topics. So I'm thinking to finish this course around in 25 classes, so it's going to be 25 hours around. So I'm going to cover most of the services companies use day-to-day basis mostly. So for this, what you have to do, you need to create an AWS account. So for that, you need to jump into aws.amazon.com, and then my account. Just click on sign in probably, and then create a new account, and then put your it asks for a root email address 007.shop. That's my email ID. I'm gonna put account name. Let's say Cloud Ops. Then you're gonna get a verification email. So I'm gonna set up a password. Okay, that's fine. Let me put something else. And then just put your address. Click on I have read agreement and terms. Now you need to provide a credit card number. So it should be unique. So if you already use any credit card on this AWS, it's not going to work. So just make sure to use the new unused one. And do you have PAN? I'm going to say no. That's fine. That looks fine. So once if it is done, they usually deduct 2 rupees from your account. If you are using any other currency such as US currency or for dollars or something else, it's gonna cost you around $2, but that's a refundable thing. So I'm gonna choose for personal use, ownership type, individual, and then PAN card to verify the. And then you're gonna receive an OTP. I received an verification code. Here you can choose a basic support free, so we don't need any support. So just click on basic support free and complete the sign up. Now go to AWS console. Click on sign in. Okay, now we are in the console. So if you want to know whether your account is fully activated or not, You can jump into, for instance, EC2 and just try to create any resource just to verification. Okay, it seems to provide all required information. Your management console will now be up to date. Okay, let's see. Click on sign in again. Okay, it looks fine now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna create a volume just to make sure whether my account is activated or not. So I was able to create this volume. That means my account is fully activated. Now I'm gonna get free tier for 12 months. So if I stay under free tier, so I don't need to pay anything. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to okay. Once you create this account, you need to set it up MFA, because if somebody got your password, so they can simply sign into your account. For instance, if I sign out, the root account means whichever the email ID you use it to sign up this account, that we call a root account. So I'm gonna put that, and then so if I enter my password here, so if someone gets this password, so okay, it's usually asking for this code. So it just asks for the password. So once you enter it, it's gonna you're gonna be in. So in addition to this, I'm gonna add one more layer of security. That's a MFA, multi-factor authentication. Once you enter your password, it asks you to enter some security code. So in this case, even AWS recommends to set it up MFA. So click on add MFA, then download Google Authenticator. This is what I use. You can use Microsoft Authenticator as well. So once you download it, just open it, and then once you open it, you need to put uh, just a put device name. For instance, I'm going to say root, and then yeah, it's going to ask for just choose authenticator app. That's what we're using. Of course, you can choose hardware to TOTP token as well and passkeys, but I stick. I'm gonna stick to this one. Click on next, and then what you need to do, click on show QR and open Google Authenticator application in your mobile, and then click on plus symbol, and then click on scan QR and scan it. Now you're gonna get a key. Just enter those number. Then once you do that, you're gonna get another key, the second one. That's it, you're done now. So whenever you try to sign into your account, you're gonna enter your username and password, and then you need to open this Google Authenticator, and you need to put that code in. Okay, for this, what I'm gonna do, actually we can request for AWS 300 credits, and then click on this link and click on what you can do. Actually, you can apply for rapid 300 credits, because I don't want you to pay anything. So these credits are valid for 6 months. So that's going to be enough for you to practice, and just put the AWS account ID from here, and then put your email ID. Just choose your job role, and then project description. You can chart GPT it. Write uh, a project description for AWS 300 credits. For instance, I'm gonna choose. I am going to Okay, let's see. I have cyber security training institute, for instance. So this chat GPT is going to give us project description and everything. So we just need to copy paste thing. Meanwhile, I'm gonna fill other things. Let's see. It's creating another. Okay, let it be. So I'm gonna choose development and testing. Production workload. Implement gonna be in 1 to 3 months. Budget range 500 to 999. Workload. DevOps. Company name. I'm gonna say BMR trainings. Company size and phone number 390952000. Industry, I'm gonna choose IT. Whether to have IT. Okay, I'm gonna choose computers and electronics. India, and just put any postal code. Personal interest. I'll just choose business. And then click on submit. So before that, I need to submit this project description. So I'm gonna just copy paste this. Okay, now I'm just gonna copy and paste it. But meanwhile, I'm just gonna check for any. Sometimes they leave some placeholders that we need to fill it. So for this one, I don't have any placeholder. That looks fine. So I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste it in for the description. So once you do that, you submit it. That's it. You're done. Now within a week, you're gonna see credit 300 credits in your account, and these gonna be valid for 6 months. At the moment, I don't have any, just a new account. So this is enough for the first video. So I'm gonna put more content soon. Thank you so much for watching.